Let's achieve today to excel tomorrow. Today we will achieve Tech 7.2D, the application of unit rate. Let's look at our problem. What would the unit price be for soup that is sold 3 cans for $3.87? One thing we can do is use unit cubes to model our cans of soup. And there we have 3 cans of soup. Our problem also tells us that for the group of these 3 cans of soup, we need $3.87. If we are trying to find how much the cost is for 1 can of soup, we are going to use division to find the cost for 1 can of soup. And here I've already pre-counted my $3.87. So I'm going to use division to find the cost of 1 can of soup. It's going to be real easy to match up each can of soup with $1 bill. And now I'm going to do the same thing with my coins. Let's see, if I put 20 cents there, 20 cents here, and another 20 cents here. I've used 40 cents so far, but I have 87 cents. So I will continue. So a nickel there and a nickel there. One here. So far I have 25 cents, and now I have my pennies to distribute for each can of soup. 3, 6, 9. I still have 3 pennies left, so each can of soup can get an additional penny. And now we see that 1 can of soup will cost $1 and 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $1.29. I've made a table here so that we can take a look at our given information. In this table, we see that 3 cans of soup cost $3.87. We also know from our model that 1 can of soup is $1.29. So we should be able to fill in this table right here. How could we find the cost of 2 cans of soup? Using our model, we can combine the 2 values here. And here we have $2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. $2.58 would be the cost of 2 cans of soup, which we could fill in our table right here. And I just happen to have a table that's all filled in. There we go. Now we have our given problem, 3 cans of soup for $3.87. We also have 2 cans of soup for $2.58. And we also have the unit rate that we found by dividing, that 1 can of soup is $1.29. Now how can we use this representation to find the cost for 4 cans of soup? If we look at our table, we can see that 2 cans of soup doubled would give us the cost for 4 cans of soup. How could we find the cost for 5 cans of soup? We could say that 3 cans of soup plus 2 cans of soup, which is equal to 5 cans, and we could combine these 2 values. So that's one way to use a table with unit rate to go ahead and find the cost for multiple cans of soup. Now, as an extension, I would like to know how we can use this original problem, 3 cans of soup for $3.87. How could we find 6 cans of soup without using a table? Well, you notice here if we have 3 cans of soup for $3.87 and I want 6 cans of soup, that is simply multiplying our cost by 2. Here is one way that we can write that ratio, 3 cans of soup for $3.87. And if we multiply both the top value and the bottom value by 2, we notice that we will get 6 cans of soup for $7.74. 3 times 2 is 6. $3.87 times 2 is $7.74. Today, we have taken a look at Tech 7.2D. Let's achieve today to excel tomorrow.